I feel like the zone been rocking.
Huh?
I feel like the zone been rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The zone's the spot.
Yeah. I want to go back just real quick. I did Red Owl Boxing, new promotional team on Friday night, right before the big fight on Saturday night. And I just want to remind everybody out there, starting in February, the last Friday of every month, Red Owl Boxing, for the next 7 months, every Friday, the last Friday of the month, they're going to be putting on the promotion on the zone in Houston. To my best of my knowledge, the first ever boxing venue built just for boxing has been birthed down there in Houston. So they call it the Owl's Nest. That's what they call it.
Wait, they call it the what?
The Owl's Nest.
Oh, the Owl's Nest.
I need to get backstory. I was asking everybody, why do they call it Red Owls Boxing? Don't nobody know why it's called Red Owl Boxing. It's a promotional team from Canada. And they brought it to America. They've been doing it. They've been doing these promotions in Canada for some time now, and they got a great idea to bring it down here to America. They talk about what they want to do. The fighters between 10 and 20 wins, however many losses, 10 to 20 fights. Those guys aren't the guys that are looked at, and either considered to be on the big stage, or if they are, sometimes they're not the guy considered to be on the big stage. So a lot like we saw in the past with PBC, or excuse me, not PBC, like we saw in the past with now I'm losing the name on NBC.
Friday Night Fights.
No, on NBC with Ring City. City.
Yeah.
So remember Ring City was putting on blasters.
Yeah.
And so they want to kind of mimic. I'm not saying mimic that, but it will be reminiscent of what Ring City was able to accomplish on NBC just in the last couple of years.
Well, look, man, that's going to save boxing, right? When you say that the zone's been rocking, that'll do it. Because listen, if boxing is, let me tell you where, from my perspective, where boxing kind of took a huge hit, and that was when every fight was either Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao, and it was pay-per-view. You feel what I'm saying? You have to get to know these fighters. I remember Tuesday night fights. I remember Friday night fights. This is what UFC got right? Yeah. You see all these fighters coming up, and then you're willing to pay the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Right? And that just, when you only are paying, like buying the pay-per-view, and you only want the main event, you kind of lose boxing, and you kind of just go for the fighters. And people aren't looking at the undercard. They don't know how good the undercard is. They don't know how bad the undercard is. They have no idea what's going on. So the zone got it absolutely right. I am pro this to bring that back. If you can have boxing even more times, because I was watching boxing more than basketball when I was coming up, because it came on 3 times a week. Right? So, man, DAZN, that's absolutely beautiful from DAZN. DAZN is really helping big time when it comes to
said, when you see Showtime exiting sports, and I want to make sure that's clear. Showtime is exiting sports. Right. Boxing isn't losing Showtime. Showtime didn't fire boxing. Let's get this clear. Right. But at the same time, now everybody's like, oh, boxing, what's going to happen to boxing? Well, first of all, that was PBC. That wasn't boxing. Right. PBC is going to find a home. I'm looking forward to seeing where that home is, and I look forward to being a part of it. Right. But the other side of that is, I'm a freelancer. So I don't mind telling DAZN, like, yo, y'all need to be screaming, we the new home for boxing.
Right.
Before PBC blast off wherever they go, y'all need to be saying this is the home for boxing. Put that stake in there, and then y'all keep doing what y'all doing and making it big and better.
Well, let me ask you this, and I'm not sure if I'm crossing the damn line here.
You are, right?
But yeah, I'm crossing the line. I'm a line crosser. But listen, I would love for there to be one home, no matter what the promotion company is and stuff like that. You already got Golden Boy and Matchroom. It would just be great. I've seen Floyd Mayweather fight on DAZN. I saw it. Okay, I saw him. He fought that on DAZN. I saw him with my own eyes. I'm saying that would be just so. I'm not going to say anything, but I was talking to Boxing Bully Barack about Max on Boxing, and we know how good Max Kellerman is. Max Kellerman to me is the GOAT. Yeah, I'm great. 100%. I'm great friends with Jim Lampley. He said, call me Lamps. My guy Lamps, right after Lamps in my mind, even though I want to be the guy, and I will be the guy someday. Max Kellerman is
on a stratosphere like no other.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But the question was, why didn't Max on Boxing survive? It's too segregated. He's not allowed to talk about everybody. So you Xing out a good 15 to 20 stars. Yeah. Because this is ESPN. You know what I mean? And I already know Max did the best he could to get as many as he could, but they just won't allow it. You know what I mean? Until we have one umbrella, until we got this thing moving on all cylinders under one platform where everybody understands that this is it and we moving collectively, boxing gonna be segregated and it's gonna continue to hurt itself.
Well, let's keep pushing forward, brother. Let's bring that energy, brother. Yeah. And I know somebody like Max Kellerman who loves the sport as much as he does. It had to have been killing him because he don't just love top ranked fighters. He love them all. You know what I mean? So it had to have been bugging the hell out of him. He
had me on right after I fought Errol Spence Jr. And I know that they capped his time. Like he didn't get to do an entire show with me. Not that he wanted to do an entire show with me, but he just didn't have the freedom. And that freedom doesn't come because it's only so far we can go. It's only so much we can do.
Conflict of interest.
Whatever you can. Keep Tank out of the top 30 at 135, whatever. It's
It's getting obvious, though.
He should be on ESPN every other week. Let's be real.
Right.
You know, he's one of the guys, you know. Same thing with Ryan Garcia.